What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. How are you? You were born to dominate. I'm going to say that again for you. It's Finish Strong Friday, and I want you to know that you were born to dominate. Let me give it to you one more time, because y'all know I do things in threes. You were born to dominate. It is your assignment to dominate in every single thing that you do. Welcome to Finish Strong Friday in the brand new suite with your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. It's been a rainy, week. Y'all notice I've been, well, y'all might not have noticed, but I haven't, two things. I haven't done my walk this week. One, because y'all can tell I'm a little sick. I'm a little under the weather. But it's been raining as well, too. So I wouldn't have been walking outside. I would have been walking inside. So that's what we do. We still show up despite things not being perfect for us. Excuse me, y'all. I had to bring some orange juice with me because I know my throat has been scratchy, so I ain't trying to be on here hacking all in front of y'all and everything like that. So, but welcome to the brand new suite. Welcome to Finish Strong Friday. And what we do here, let me introduce myself. For those that might not be familiar with your boy, might not have heard of me, somebody sent you a video and said, hey, check this brother out, sent this live to you, or said, hey, check this live out. Dr. Leroy McKenzie, he's a powerful speaker that you need to hear as an entrepreneur. I know you got your business and you're trying to stay motivated and you're trying to get some insight and some wisdom and some ideas and some principles and strategies that you need. Check him out, because that's what we do. Not only here, but for those that may not be familiar with me, that's what we do at JNF Enterprises. We assist entrepreneurs to reclaim their time so that they can be more focused on meaningful connections with family, friends, and those that they serve. And specifically, if you're a millennial, I am talking to you. I want to make sure that you get 1% better. Not that I don't, all entrepreneurs, that's what y'all get when you come here. I want to make you, my assignment, understand my assignment is to make you 1% better each and every day, so that by the end of the year, you're better than you were at the beginning of the year. And not only that, but that you are equipped to keep the doors open. That's what we do here in the brand new suite. That's what we do at JNF Enterprises. And we try to give you products and services that mimic that will do that. We do it with our entrepreneur briefcase, and a number of other products and services. So you can actually, if you want to go more in depth, and I'll offer this at the end too. Let's have a strategy session where we can talk about your vision and how we can assist you in being able to bring it to reality, because that's what we do. We bring vision to reality, and we equip entrepreneurs to bring their vision to reality, giving you hopefully the things that you need in order to be able to serve your purpose, but also to keep the doors open. So that's a little bit about what we do. For those that have been here all week, y'all know what we've been doing. Today is not going to be any different. We've been talking about the 5 lessons learned from the CBO, the CBO Summit in London. Yes, last week, last Saturday was the summit. Last Friday, this time I was in there. I was somewhere over the Atlantic, I believe. I was somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean flying. but um, but the summit was last Saturday, the CBO Summit. For those that may not be familiar with the Christian Business Owners Summit, it's an annual summit created by the great Bernice Loman, and it's where entrepreneurs, Christian business entrepreneurs, owners, entrepreneurs come together to pray, network, and educate. That's the three principles for the summit. We come together to pray, we come together to network, together to pray, network, and educate. And when we do those things, you get something that is outstanding in the marketplace. And that's what we do. That's what we did last week, Saturday in London. And so it was a gathering, and we had a phenomenal day summit. The speakers were just outstanding. Every single one of the speakers were just, I mean, they brought their A games. When I say they brought their A games, they brought their A games. You came away with, if you didn't come away, I should say that, if you didn't come away being with some insight, wisdom, and ideas, then that was on you, because each speaker had a particular assignment, as we do, as Bernice always gives us. There's a particular assignment, and everybody understood the assignment, and everybody individually achieved the assignment, and then collectively we achieved the assignment. So let's talk today. I'm talk really quickly, y'all, because I'm not going to be long. Today, what I want to talk about is what's next. We've done everything else. We've done the understanding of the power of networking. We've talked about the partnerships and collaboration. We've talked about cultivating your CBO business ecosystem. And yesterday we talked about going beyond the summit. What is it beyond the summit? Are you doing something for the moment, or are you doing it for a movement and moving beyond? And today I want to talk about what's next. What's next? What's next for you as an entrepreneur, for the CBO as a whole? And if you haven't, I recommend you, if you're a Christian business owner, I recommend that you join the group on Facebook, the CBO Fellowship. It's a phenomenal group of on fire Christian business owners who are unashamedly in love with the Lord and do business in the marketplace from a Christian perspective. So if that's you, you certainly want to it doesn't cost you anything to join on Facebook. You just you can go to the group. You can click the request to join, I believe it is, and get invited. And you're in, and then you can begin to network amongst like-minded individuals. It is a phenomenal place to be, and there are different things that go on throughout the year that they do, but the culminating thing is the summit that happens. This year the summit was in London. Last year the summit was in Kihancha, Kenya. Next year in 2025, it's going to be somewhere else that will be revealed shortly by Miss Bernice. So we're waiting to hear that. But join us if you're a Christian business owner. You owe it to yourself to do that. So what's next? Let's talk about what's next and going beyond the summit in 2024. Now that is in the books, that is behind us, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing next? What's your next step as an entrepreneur? And let's talk about this first. Here's the final takeaway. The final takeaway that I got from the CBO. It was important in looking forward, and that's what we talked about there. And looking forward to the future. It emphasized, we talked about, or what was emphasized was the CBO's We must keep our eyes on the assignment that we have, both individually and, like I said, collectively. Coming away, how do we impact the marketplace in a greater way? How do we build and create our business ecosystem? And those are the things, when we start to put that together, we come away with three things, and I put this down. I wrote these three things, and then I'm done real quick, y'all. The first thing that I put down was that we must be in pursuit of growth. That's what's next. These are the three things that are next. We must pursue growth. And when I say pursue growth, how are you going to grow yourself? When I say yourself, I'm talking about your business, your brand. How are you going to grow your brand individually in your marketplace, in the industry that you are a part of? What are the things that you need to do moving forward? One of the things that we talked about was staying connected. We talked about the business ecosystem, the CBO business ecosystem, right? So what does that mean? That means the ecosystem allows you to be able to grow because you're tapped into someone's network that was a part of the summit. Same way you're doing with these events that I've been talking about this week, that you're planning to go to these events. This is the same concept, the same kind of strategy and blueprint that you want to use in order to be able to say for you what's next. What's next for you, and staying connected with those that you connect with at the event, just as those that I connected with and that Bernice connected with and that each of us connected with at the summit. Staying connected and making sure that there is this nurturing of a relationship that's done. So that's the first thing. You got to pursue growth. Pursuing growth means sitting down and thinking about, I know it's Friday, and I still got to give you some homework. I know over the weekend, I want you to think about this. I want you to think about, how are you going to pursue growth for your brand? There are a couple there's different ways that you can go about doing it. Like I said, you think about your ecosystem. You can think about those the industry and market that you are a part of already. How do you tap into it in an even greater way? And that's what we talked about, the marketplace. The second thing when it comes to growth is the marketplace. Do you want to have a greater share, greater impact, or how do you have a greater impact in the marketplace? Hey, Bernice. Good morning. Deborah, there she is. Good morning. How's everybody? Oh, you doing good. So you gotta pursue growth. As a CBO, as a Christian business owner, as an entrepreneur, period, you should always be pursuing growth. Always pursuing growth. Because don't find yourself, and those that find themselves getting stagnant will find themselves getting left behind, or as we talk about all the time, finding your doors being closed. A lot of times, the reasons that entrepreneurs are not successful is because they stopped pursuing growth. They stopped. They got stagnant. They were not moving and pursuing growth. So you've got to pursue growth. Is the first thing of what's next. That's what's next for us. So number 2 is strategically aligned. You must get strategically aligned. What do I mean by that? That means you want to make sure that the people that you are connecting with are the people that you should be connected to. I'm going to say that again. You want to make sure that the people that you are connecting with are the people that you should be connected to. Being in alignment, being connected to the right people, to the right business, to the right aspect of the marketplace is vital. Because you can be in the marketplace, but be in the wrong sector of the marketplace, and you'll do yourself a disservice. You could be connected to someone, but that person is not the one that you need to be connected to. That means you have to understand when you connect yourself with someone, do some vetting. Making sure that, hey, that we hear, that we are aligned in the overall mission, and not everything is going to be, y'all may not agree with everything. I got plenty of business partners that we don't agree on everything at all. But at the end of the day, and at the foundation of everything, we have a common mission, a overall common mission. Yeah, it might differ how we get there. You might see things differently, and that's great. That's phenomenal. You should not be a monolith. There has to be some things that are different. And when you can see it from that angle, from that perspective, then it allows you to be able to grow, one, but then two, being strategically aligned with people who are moving in the same direction as you. And that's what the CBO Summit, what we really came away with, and being aligned in understanding, one, who God is in our life, where God has taken us in our lives, and then the impact that we want to have in the marketplace. Those for sure. Everyone that was at the summit had that mindset. We understood who God was in our business, in our personal lives. We understood our assignment. We understood our assignment as Christian business owners, and doing business the Christian way, and then the impact that we want to have in the marketplace. Every single attendee was there because of the impact they want to have in the marketplace as a Christian business owner. And we do that individually, but we also do it collectively, because the more unified that we are, the greater impact that we can have, both individually and collectively. So that's the second thing. So the first thing was pursue growth. The second thing is be strategically aligned. And then the third thing is you got to embrace innovation. Yeah, I got to take a sip of orange juice on that one, y'all. You have to embrace innovation. If you are not willing to embrace innovation, I promise you, you will be in the same spot next year that you are in this year. And do you want that? I know I don't want that. I don't want to be in the same position next year that I was this year. I didn't want to be in the same position this year that I was in last year. So what are you doing in order to be able to move your business and your brand to your next level? Whatever your next level is, what are you doing? What are you embracing? What are you learning? What are you taking in? What insights are you grabbing? What wisdom are you drawing from? What ideas are you nurturing? The CBO was a nurturing of ideas. It was an embracing of innovation. And where do we go from here? As Dr. King's book amply said, where do we go from here? What's next? What's the innovation that's next for you? What's the innovation that you need that will make you different next year from who you are this year and what you are this year? What innovation are you thinking about now? Because we're getting ready to go into the fourth quarter. We're getting ready to enter into the fourth quarter. And y'all know what the fourth quarter means. One, the fourth quarter means that you're finishing strong. You're finishing strong 2024. Yeah, you getting that on lockdown. You're tidying up what needs to be done in 2024, but more importantly, you're looking forward to what to expect. What are your expectations? Setting your expectations in 2025 or for 2025. So we've put, and part of that expectation has to be innovation. And there's so many entrepreneurs, who find it difficult to embrace innovation. Some people get intimidated by it. Some people think that, oh, my business doesn't need it. But that's why you have to you have to be open to it. You have to be willing to study it, to understand it, and because the more you understand it, the better you're able to see what you need to embrace and then what you don't need to embrace. I'm not saying you got to take everything, but there should be an embracing of something new. You can't be something different if you aren't doing something different. I'm going to say that one more time. You can't be something different if you aren't willing to do something different. Those that are successful Christian business owners, those that are successful entrepreneurs, those that are successful millennial entrepreneurs, are those who are willing to do something different in order to be able to get something different. I don't know about you, but I want something different in 2025. I'm going to have something different in 2025. And that starts with embracing innovation. That starts with you being different. That starts with you being unique. That starts with your brand being unique. How are you going to be different? How are you going to be unique in the marketplace for the rest of this year and going into 2025? That's your homework. Y'all know I was going to give y'all homework. Stop playing with me. What's going to be different about you, your business, your brand going into 2025? How are you embracing innovation? How are you thinking different? I know it's not Think Different Thursday. It's not Greatness Thursday, Think Different Thursday. But on this Finish Strong Friday, I need you to think different. How are you going to embrace innovation? Tap into that part of you that says, hey, that stepped out to be an entrepreneur. And now that you embraced being an entrepreneur, how are you going to embrace staying an entrepreneur? I told you we're about keeping the doors open. Look at those that you deem to be successful entrepreneurs, and I promise you, the one of the things that they did these three things that we're talking about here. The third thing is they embraced innovation. I don't believe that there's one successful entrepreneur that did not embrace innovation. And I started off the live by saying what? You were born for greatness. You were born to dominate. You were born to dominate. And the way that you dominate, this is Finish Strong Friday, y'all, so come with me. The way that you finish strong, the way that you dominate in the marketplace, the way that you dominate as a Christian business owner, the way that you dominate as an entrepreneur is embracing these three things. Pursue growth. I need you to pursue it with a passion like you've never had before. As Eric Thomas says, you've got to want to succeed as much as you want to breathe. That's how passionate you have to pursue growth. This is how strategically you must be aligned. That you are adamant about making sure that every partnership, every collaboration, everybody that you get connected to is heading in the same direction as you. And all of you collectively are in pursuit of something greater. So strategically aligned is number 2. And the number 3 is you got to embrace innovation. I can't be around people that aren't embracing innovation, that aren't thinking outside the box. I need people around me, and this was the people at the CBO Summit. These were Christian business owners with a 21st century mindset, thinking beyond. That might be my theme for next year. I gotta think about that. Thinking beyond, So, but I need you to embrace those 3 things today. Think about it as you go through your day to day. Think about pursuing growth. I need you to make the relationships that you have. Ask yourself, are they strategically aligned? And then the third one is embrace innovation. Am I embracing innovation? Am I in my creative space? In the marketplace, am I the innovator of the market, of the industry that I'm a part of? And when we settle into these 3 things, I promise you, you will dominate. I love that. That's what my mentor, Dr. Will, said. He said the powerful word, it's dominate. I want you to keep. I want that word to resonate with you all weekend. Dominate. I want you to think about all day today. Yeah, dominate. Yeah, dominate. I was created to dominate. That's you. So go finish strong on this Friday and dominate whatever it is that you do. Whatever it is that you're doing today, think about it from the aspect of, yeah, I was created to dominate. So don't let anything keep you down. Don't let anything keep you from achieving what it is that you need to achieve today. I need you to go out and I need you to dominate. So I hope that these lessons that I talked about this week have assisted you in being able to understand, 1, about the CBO, the summit, but then 2, you as an entrepreneur, you as a Christian business owner, you as an entrepreneur, whatever position that you're in, hopefully you'll be able to take these lessons and be able to use them yourself, as I told you, to make you 1% better today than you were yesterday, and then make you 1% better tomorrow than you are today. That's always the goal. That's always the assignment. I want you to have that stuck inside your head each and every day, and then I ultimately want you to be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year, and I want you to be able to keep the doors open. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. Have a great weekend. For those that are down south in that tornado area, be safe. The prayers are there with you. We got, I guess, some residual rain or whatever it is up here. That's what we've been getting. But y'all be safe. We will see you all on Monday. And as I always say, do something fun. Peace.